All right. So, I'm going to start this podcast off by saying, shut the fuck up!
That's not what you do on a podcast.
Yeah, it's the opposite of what you do. I think this came up at the beginning of the last podcast, too. He was telling all of us to shut up.
Guys, please. We're down one. You guys are still fucking up the intro. All right. Welcome to What Are We Even Doing podcast. I'm Jacob.
Damian.
Jarrid.
Andre's a bitch. I called Andre a bitch, not
he
Jarrid.
is. Can we talk about the fact that he's not here because he thinks pussy is a priority over us?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if I had some pussy right now, I think I would leave you guys too, but I can talk shit on him because he's the one that's not here, not me.
Alright, here's the thing. He said he got some and was gonna get more. He could have got some and been with us right now, but no, he decided he wanted more.
Well, I mean...
What a prick.
One rock, two pussycats? I don't know. Something like that. Shut up, roll into the next thing. Fucking... Alright, so I wanted to bring up the fact that I've been watching Netflix again. For a while, I just had the subscription. I haven't been watching it at all. I also have fucking Hulu. Never use that shit. What a waste of $7 a month. No, I love Hulu. They have a lot of good shows and shit. Not sponsored. This is going to seem sponsored. We're not sponsored by Netflix or Hulu or anybody because nobody gives a fuck about our asses.
Yet.
Nobody gives a fuck about our asses. Ever. But I just don't watch TV because I'm always playing games and shit. Legitimately all the time. But I'm a huge fan of BoJack Horseman, and the third season just came out, and I watched it, and whew, that shit is good. That's like a prime cut of ass good.
Unfortunately, I'm not well versed in BoJack Horseman. When I'm watching,
it's a horse that plays a sitcom dad, and then he gets popular, and it's about his real life. And him trying to get more gigs and shit. And he's a fuck up and a sexaholic and everything under the rainbow. Over the rainbow, under it, probably under it, knowing
Inside.
that fucking show. Inside the rainbow, that's even better. But fucking, jeez. Season 3 takes some turns that I didn't think that it was going to take. And I don't want to spoil anything. So I'm not going to. It's fucking great. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. Have you guys been watching anything on Netflix?
Netflix is pretty cool to me. Like, at first, when it was just movies, I didn't have it. I have my cousin's account, and I do get into, the Netflix original series. What?
You're one of those. You're one of those guys that doesn't own their own Netflix account. Just have, hey, can you give me your Netflix password?
Well, you're the one that pays for Netflix. I don't.
To be fair, I have his Netflix account. He has my WWE Network account.
Equal trade?
Yes.
Question mark?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Don't tell me it's not, because I watch WWE more than I watch Netflix.
All right.
But I've watched The Ranch, which that's Danny Masterson and Ashton Kutcher. They play brothers on the show. That one's pretty good. It just started. I did see Fuller House. I don't know if you watched Fuller House.
No, because I didn't like Full House.
How do you not like Full House?
It's fucking boring. They don't do anything the entire time. The characters are like so stereotypical. It's just...
Alright, so now we know Jake doesn't have a soul.
What are you talking about? Everybody knows this. Alright, everybody's just riding off the nostalgia of Full House.
I love watching Full House. To be fair...
Did you watch it when you were younger?
Yes.
Exactly. I didn't. I watched that show and I'm like, none of these jokes are funny.
You know what?
Nothing is happening. If I wanted to watch a family, I'd go stalk my neighbors.
I don't think you should do that.
Yeah, which is why I'm not watching Full House.
The one show that I didn't like, actually, there was a lot of shows I didn't like as a kid that I like now. Friends.
I'm gonna guess right. Oh, god damn it. Never mind.
Were you gonna say Friends?
No, I was gonna say Sister, Sister.
I watched Sister, Sister when I was younger too. But Friends I didn't like as a kid, but I like it now.
Boy Meets World.
I watched Boy Meets World when I was younger. I saw an episode or two of Girl Meets World. Dumbest show ever. A Disney Channel spinoff. It's
when did they do that? And was it necessary?
No, it's so bad. It's their daughters. It's Corey and Topica's daughters.
That sounds stupid.
It is stupid.
So it's pretty much Fuller House.
But it's Disney. But it's made by Disney, which makes it worse. Because I don't know if you're aware of how bad Disney live action shows are now.
I mean, I've always hated them.
Yeah.
So they couldn't go up.
They get progressively worse. Like, they weren't high back then. They're just slowly.
Anyway, you were saying something about Fuller House or something.
Friends I didn't like when I was younger. Will and Grace, I don't watch it, but my mom watches it. I didn't like it as a kid. I'll watch it now. I think it's funny. Frasier, one of my favorite shows now. I didn't like as a kid. Might have been too highbrow comedy for me. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't like sitcoms at all. But you know what has a lot of sitcom references in it? BoJack Horseman. The
Not sponsored by BoJack Horseman.
No, not at all. I just love that fucking show. We're not sponsored by anything because, once again, say it with me, nobody cares about us.
Our asses. That's what you said. Can that be our catchphrase?
Nobody cares about our asses till we get a sponsor. And then we just say the sponsor's name cares about our asses.
Yes.
But in BoJack Horseman, the sitcom that he does is supposed to be Full House. It's a rip-off Full House.
Oh, that's
it's fucking great. You really should watch it.
I'll probably check it out.
It's really good. It's really fucked up, too.
The last
It's
show?
funny, it's fucked up, and it keeps you hooked. It's really good.
And you said it's on, what, the third season?
Yeah, it's on third season now. Hopefully it gets fourth season.
The last show I've been watched on Netflix was Cheers. And now I moved on to Frasier. Which, if you're unaware, Frasier is a spin-off of Cheers.
I don't think anybody was not aware of that. But thanks for bringing it up.
Well, some people just aren't. I didn't even know what Cheers was a year ago, to be honest. But I knew what Frasier was.
I mean, you're the youngest of the group, so...
I am.
I mean, it makes sense.
I'm 18. I'm legal. Heads up, ladies.
Pack your bags and move far, far away from Pennsylvania. He's out there, and he's coming for you. Anyway, you were saying...
You're a cunt.
I mean... I'd like to say that you're wrong, but...
You are what you eat, right?
Shit. I didn't even have that comeback. So fucking lame. Anyway, but that's not the only thing that I've been watching. I've been watching a couple of animes. Animus.
And porn.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant by anime. No, I've been watching Soul Eater again. It's one of my fucking favorite animes. And I just... Do you guys like anime at all?
Pokemon Indigo League.
Does that classify as an anime?
I don't know.
I think it does, which is the weird part, but I always considered it a cartoon because that's what I grew up knowing it as. I watched it every time it came home, Pokemon. Go to sleep. Go to school. Come home, Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. Jared?
I didn't really watch too many animes.
I mean, I tried to get you to watch Soul Eater,
and I just fell asleep.
Angel Beats.
If something has a storyline, Jared will fall asleep during it. I tried to get him to watch Clerks. In my opinion, one of the greatest comedies of all time.
It was good.
Why'd you hesitate?
Don't get me wrong.
What?
Why'd you hesitate?
What do you mean?
You were like, one of the greatest stories of all time.
Greatest comedies.
comedies. Yeah, that's what he said.
I was either gonna say the greatest or greatest. I'm not sure if I'd say the greatest. It's one of my favorites.
Well, we're all a fan of Kevin Smith here.
Kevin Smith is great.
Jared just nodded on an audio podcast.
I told him.
What the fuck does that? Why?
Because it works.
They can't see you nod, Jared.
I hate you so much. Yeah, but
I told him multiple times. Betty can't remember. Who does Kevin Smith play?
Oh.
All right, it's either Jay or Silent Bob. You have a 50-50 fucking shot, dude.
Oh, man.
Jay?
You fucking... Alright, you really Ooh, thank God.
You just did that to be a prick.
Oh, I didn't have to dump your body in that river after all. Whew. You're fucking horrible at that. You know that, right?
I know.
Like, it's not even just movies. It's just media in general. Anything that I do and you're just sitting on my couch, you just fall asleep immediately. I don't know
so
why.
Fucking hilarious. The one day...
He didn't believe me when I went over to his house and he put on Clerks. I'm gonna fall asleep.
No, I believed you. Just hoping.
That it wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Then he put me on Snapchat.
I've showed him so many fucking movies. You thought Clerks was gonna be the one? I've showed him fucking like Sin City and all kinds of these action fucking movies. He doesn't stay awake for anything.
He stays awake at the movie theater.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Take him to sometimes. If he has his Mountain Dew and Monster, he'll stay awake at the
He's fallen asleep 3 times at the movies when I've gone with him. One was for, I think, Dracula Untold.
Probably.
Yeah, you fell asleep for a while. And I mean, I can't really blame you because half of that movie was fucking boring.
Dracula Untold.
The ticket price came from our enjoyment of critiquing that movie.
I love picking apart movies.
Like, the entire time in that fucking movie, he's just flying around and he's been turning into bats and shit. And then he gets into a tent filled with silver and it, like, burns him on the touch. Why the fuck aren't you flying then, you idiot? He's just sitting there fighting in it. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Oh, my God. Yeah, but... video games, too. You've fallen asleep playing a video game with me. We've been doing a Saints Row the 4th. Re-elected.
For a little while.
Yeah, we're still playing it, technically. But there'll just be times where it'll just stop moving and I'm like, Jared's asleep. So I just go, Jared, log off and go to fuck to sleep.
I've fallen asleep playing GTA online with my friends. I've fallen asleep.
Were you driving a car at the time? Because that would be fucking hilarious.
I'm usually passenger.
When we were playing GTA and decided to text and drive in the game with one hand.
Dude, that was so fucking hard.
I've tried to do that too.
It's like I had to pull over.
Don't text and drive.
It's so bad.
I've also fallen asleep playing Rock Band 4 with Jared.
Yeah, you did.
What?
We went to his house.
Well, okay.
He got
There's
off of
no
work
way.
late and had to be at work the next morning. Right?
I worked, went to the gym. It was like a regular 8-hour shift. Got off at like 11 or 12. Went home. Took a shower.
Closed.
He closed. He got out at like 2. Changed. Came and got me. We went to the gym. We were there till like 5.
This is 2 a.m.
Yeah, 2 a.m.
Yeah, we don't pussyfoot around with that bullshit PM stick.
That's
We're up
when you
all
sleep.
late nights.
Yeah, noon is when you're getting ready for bed.
It's
much.
currently 1:15. Me and Damian have only been awake for maybe 5 hours.
We went to the gym after he got out of work at 2 a.m. About 5 a.m. we went to the diner. Around 7 a.m. we got back to my house. Started playing Rock Band. I crashed by like 8.
He had to be at work at 11.
Yep. But we were playing Rock Band.
Were you playing the drums or the guitar?
He was playing guitar. I was on drums.
So all of a sudden, just do 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 do.
That's what happens. And then I would just hear Damian. Yep.
You're sitting there playing drums and shit. I hear a guitar missing notes, just smack.
What do you play on? Like, what difficulty?
Either medium or hard. I forget, honestly.
Alright.
He's about my level, a little lower.
I'm trash at drums. I am trash.
I don't understand. I feel like drums are so much easier.
No. The kick pedal is so much harder.
I don't have that. I know you have that problem with the kick pedal, but I don't have it. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's just something I can't. My hand-to-eye coordination is awesome in both hands, especially. But when you add... It's from jerking off. I know you got real silent and you exchanged looks. I saw it. But when I add my foot into the mix...
What is this?
I'm just like, I can't concentrate on the hands and the foot. It just doesn't work.
So I got great hand-eye coordination, looks at camera.
So, yeah, like, I mean, I understand. I play on expert, but I love just playing with anybody because I love that fucking game. I now have over 400 downloadable songs for Rock Band.
That he paid for.
Just all the Gorillaz.
There's only like 4 Gorillaz songs. Some bullshit.
There's a lot of Billy Joel songs.
Yeah, there's
a shit ton of Billy Joel songs.
If you guys really like Billy Joel, if you guys really like the Foo Fighters, if you guys really like Green Day, then there you go, because almost all of fucking Green Day's albums are up there.
It really is.
I own 2 of them. I refuse.
He owns 2 members of Green Day.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just hear him. Let me out.
You just put that in the background. Over this entire podcast, could you just put like real soft Green Day in the background? Just like yeah, he owns 2 members. The other one's my cousin Chad. Fucking yeah, but I love that game. I've always been addicted to rhythm games. I love that shit. Can't get enough. I just like games in
Have
general.
you ever played a Duet? It's a phone app. The first time I saw it, I was at the Apple store at the mall. I think somebody was looking at the phones. And I just went to the back and they have the iPads that are basically just for games. And there was a game on there called Duet. It's just a rhythm game. And what you have to do is there's 2 balls, one's red, one's blue. And they're
Alright,
rotating.
you're right in my ball house. Continue.
One's red, one's blue. And what you have to do is avoid these blocks that are coming down the screen by pressing on each side to turn them.
Alright.
And there's nice music that's playing and everything. It's a relaxing game. I like it. I'm pretty sure it's free.
I'd probably like it, but I'm not really big into phone games.
Phone games?
For the main reason that they always lag. Like, there's always a weird lag to them. So I hate rhythm games when it comes to phone. Maybe my phone's just crappy, but I've had it with, like, 2 previous phones, too. But fucking, jeez.
You guys, we got Bloons Tower Defense 5, and I don't think any of us actually ever play it anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, not anymore. Dre gets us, too. Like, he tries, but he's just like...
The game is $3, and I told Dre that I don't buy phone apps. So he just gave me $3. Here you go.
Just in cash? Like,
yes,
right to
You
you?
just handed him $3.
Here you go. Buy the game.
I bought it.
Yeah, but see, if I don't buy the game, then I'm $3 richer.
Yeah.
You ever think about it that way?
My thing is, I'm not going to play them enough to justify spending money on them.
Just games in general, or?
Just phone games. Like, I don't mind buying, like, video games like Xbox and PS3 games, but...
I mean, me and you play the most out of
our group, probably.
Yeah, I think the game that we play the most is probably Rocket League at this point, right?
Either Rocket League or League of Legends, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no,
I
League definitely beats Rocket League.
I love Rocket League.
Apparently, we just like games with League in the name.
I play a decent amount of Call of Duty still. I know you don't.
Did the
fuck Call
basketball
of Duty
update came yet? That basketball update for Rocket League?
That's been out for a while.
I heard about it, but I don't play anything anymore.
Because you're dumb.
I have a PS4.
Skipped over that.
I have a PS4. I had a year-long membership. And broke all the time. Had already, only $5 in my account. Get an email that my fucking PlayStation membership renewed $50. It overdrafted my account. Fuck.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. That's why for my Xbox...
I'm probably going to take the subscription off.
For my Xbox, I have the $10 thing. So I know I'm going to have at least 10 in there, hopefully. Unless the casinos don't hit out.
I'm pretty sure I have less than $10 in my account now.
I mean, I always have $10 in there at least because just in case I need to get a really shitty hooker for some reason. You never know when you're going to need one.
In your account? I'm going to just carry that cash on you.
Shut the fuck up!
Credit or debit?
Oh, baby, you know I'm going debit.
I'm
going debit. Oh, debit!
I'm going to need you to sign your name here.
Alright, just give me a second. Almost there. And do you want that in cursive or?
You want me to initial?
Yeah. Cause I mean, you gotta decide quick.
We're terrible.
Yeah, we're pretty terrible people. Fuck. Well, there goes the perfect streak of no silence.
We had one last week too.
Ah, well.
All right, so we're on par then.
It's called, being natural, and
it happens.
I don't know what any of those fucking mean.
The fact that I've lived under a rock is one of them.
Well, no, but we've already talked about that. All right, I'm going to break the illusion a little bit. We wrote down some stuff because it wasn't coming quite as
natural as
last time. Probably for the same reason as... The fuck am I even saying? I might have just had a stroke. I mean, what I meant to say was probably because there's one less person here to keep it going. And Jarrid basically doesn't count as a person, as it is, so...
I can't say you're wrong.
It's basically just me and Jake talking, and we're trying to come up with ideas. It's not working well. I had a list here of topics, but of course I'm an asshole and don't write everything the way it should be.
Yeah, let me just read off what this list says. This is stupid. What the fuck does that mean?
I know what that means.
Alright, Jarrid is clueless. I knew what that meant. So, yeah, but it was already talked about. Netflix and chill.
We're just talking about Netflix and...
Well,
we're chilling right now.
And BoJack Horseman, because that was the only thing that I really wanted to talk about. And I was going to bring up. The first podcast, we just went like...
And it worked.
Crazy, but...
Beautiful.
I do have another topic.
So...
But I know you guys aren't gonna do anything with it.
Fucking say something.
Books.
Books? I love books.
You love reading?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that about you. We're connected.
We're bonding.
We're bonding over a podcast.
I don't.
So I've been reading...
Jarrid, you don't English.
You're right. Not properly, anyway.
You can barely read a text. Shut the fuck up.
I love trying to text Jarrid, though, because it's just short responses. Like, you never get a full sentence out of him.
No. It's always just like, I don't even know how many times you just wrote K.
Let's talk about the fact. After he got out of work, he went home, slept.
Oh, I know what this is stupid is. I just remembered it. All right, we gotta get to that then.
He got out of work. He got out of work, went home, fell asleep, woke up, text the group chat of me, Jake, Andre, and him. Foods. Question mark. Because he was hungry.
So the three of us went to the diner.
You're really lucky that I didn't see that because I would have wrote, yeah, those are things, Jarrid. The world does have those. Such a fucking dick.
Woke up, was like, man, I'm hungry. Wonder if they're hungry. Foods.
I mean, that's a good reason, but can you write a sentence?
Why would I sit there? Hey, are you guys hungry? You want to go get something to eat? Or I can just foods.
At least diner. When I ask if you guys want to go eat, diner, question mark?
I feel like that's our default.
Yeah.
My default is, hey, y'all bitches want to get some food? I have yet to send it.
It's literally...
I never asked to go to get food.
It's literally just typed into the message bar, hey, you bitches want to go get foods?
Yeah, it's always there, and I'm just like, no, not today. I go back to what I'm doing. No, here's exactly how every time you text me, this is exactly what happens. All right? Sitting there watching a show, playing a video game, maybe, just like, man, I should really get something to drink. Well, my phone doesn't. Hey, listen! That's what my phone says. And I look at it and it's like, food? I'm like, yeah. And then I go outside and I get food with you.
That's how that works.
I just need to not. Because my bank account is taking a heavy deficit.
Your bank account is taking a heavy deficit. Like I said, I'm broke and owe him money.
Well, you don't pay for the foods when we go get foods.
I know. I should, but I already owe you so much money.
Shut up.
You're in debt.
I'm in debt to Jarrid.
You're gonna have to start selling your body. Like how we have the same reaction. It would be like, I'll suck your dick for a cheeseburger. You're just standing on the corner like, my pimp really needs this money. He's gonna stop buying me food at the diner.
Just Jarrid drives by slowly in his Dodge Dart.
He's like, I'm watching you. You best be wearing that bandana tight.
Is his hair dreaded?
That's all you're wearing.
No, it's his hair dreaded.
No, it's never gonna happen.
Not dreaded, braided. Like
That's not
cornrows.
happening neither.
That'd be fucking... That'd be amazing.
I want to see Jarrid with cornrows.
I'll pay you $100 to get cornrows. He thought about it at least.
I did.
I'm getting closer.
One day.
One day, if I'm ever broke.
That's your backup plan. That's plan B if everything goes south.
Give me $100 to get cornrows.
Step 1, work at my job, try to get money, and if that doesn't work, cornrows.
I mean, step 1's not failing yet.
Alright. Fucking Jesus. You guys piss me off more than anybody that I've ever met.
Yeah, you still hang out with us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. It's like, every time I hang out with you guys, it's like a little closer to insanity. But I'm already crazy. You know what I mean?
It's commonplace at this point for the entire world to be burning around you. You just don't even care.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there sipping
That's how
tea.
my shift went this morning when lunch started.
So...
Did he come in? This place is burning to the ground. This is stupid.
So, well, good segue. Tell me about this story. So you explained it a little bit to me, but there's a person that you work with that just says this is stupid all the time and just does random bullshit.
It's the greatest thing because he wasn't this bad when he was a regular manager. There's no way.
No. Did you not work with him then?
I did.
Okay.
Our GM at the time moved up to supervisor, so he got the general manager position. And since then, his sanity has been dwindling. And it's funny because I'm not gonna lie, I have so much fun provoking him into getting into these rants about random bullshit. That story I was telling you guys earlier, and I'll get back to it. There was, the story was about, I basically caught him contradicting himself.
When he goes on his rant, he doesn't think.
So he'll just say anything. And you can walk away and come back and he's still talking like you never left. Uh-huh. Because he just assumes everybody in the building is listening to him. But,
like he's always recording himself? Do you think he just has, like, recorders in his pocket or whatever? He's just like, yeah, and the aliens are just walking around and I don't understand. This is fucking stupid.
That same day, a little before that, the conversation where contradicting himself happened, he was talking about how apes have it all figured out. Like, they don't have to worry about shit like time or money. They're just living life.
Which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
He said something like, I'm going to go live with the apes. And I'm like,
you can't do that.
They will kill you. It's not that easy. You don't go to, like, an ape farm.
I named my Mankey after him.
Oh, yeah? That's fucking great.
And it's funny because everybody who knows him, like, as soon as they saw it, they lost it. But,
Tell the reptile.
Oh, that was this morning.
Yeah.
So, this rant started, he came in early this morning to do weekly inventory in the store.
Why is your case always like this?
Because it's broken, it's okay.
Alright, continue.
And the cozy manager the night before left.
The back of his fucking phone case
is
peeling. OtterBox, sponsor us! I need a new OtterBox.
Just send us all the cases.
I mean, I don't even have a case, so OtterBox, please. Sponsor our podcast. Alright, continue with your story.
So, manager that closed last night left an extra bag of the bulk creamer for the coffees in the one cooler up front. And his logic, he took that one out while he was counting his inventory. He brought that one out the cooler up front and brought the two out of the creamer dispensers that were already open and in use.
You've lost everybody already. Keep going.
I'm aware. And he had to tie a knot.
Just roll with the punches.
He had to tie a knot in the plastic bit on the end that stops the creamer. So it stopped the creamer from pouring out when he opened it to bring out the whole bag. And then he just popped off the top and used the full bag to overfill the two already full bags.
Why?
And put them back in the creamer, because that's his logic. And put them back in the creamer machine up
that
front.
doesn't solve the fact that the inventory's off.
Nope. Because now, there's two bags there, but there's actually like three. So he went to put the creamer back into the machine, but there's a clip that stops it from pouring out. That the knot that he tied was in the way, and he untied the knot and then tried to close the clip and just let go of the plastic on the bottom, and it just started pouring everywhere. Made a huge mess on the counter, about half of a bag, just all over the counter. He just goes, "This is stupid."
Now he has even more inventory that's missing.
This is stupid. This machine is stupid. And then he goes from that to, why do people even drink coffee? It tastes horrible. They add the creamer and the sugar to it to fix that. To the human body is
poorly designed.
Poorly designed. Because we need coffee to wake up in the morning.
Which you don't.
You really don't.
You don't.
And then
it's a luxury.
Goes off on how reptiles' bodies are designed better. And mammals' body design is stupid in general. No one needs to be warm-blooded.
I'm unaware if you're sure how the world works, but polar bears?
Fucking, I don't understand his logic. Lizards are built better. You realize that a lizard has to sit in the sun for a certain amount of time, right? Like, they can't just get up and then do all their shit and then be like, oh yeah, I forgot to do that. They'd be fucking dead. And they're the laziest creatures in the world.
Nothing wrong with being lazy.
They just sit there all day. You owned a bearded dragon.
Yes, I did. It sat there.
You need
all day.
Yes.
That's all they do. They're there for show. They barely even walk around. You just sit in one spot under the heat lamp.
The bearded dragons don't drink the water. They will sit in the water and absorb it.
That's just how they do that? I didn't know that.
They hydrate themselves. They just lay in the water.
So it goes from, hey, I'm going to be on this heat rock to keep myself warm to, hey, I'm going to be in this pool because I need a drink.
That's what my nephew does. Just sits in the pool and just puts his mouth just right below the water. Like, stop it!
Damian, is your nephew a lizard man?
The lizard people.
I thought it was his son.
No.
Yeah, it totally is. You're right.
He looks so much like Damian.
We're not related.
No, I just like calling him his son because every time he goes to leave and his cousin is like just at the door, he'll go, hey. Like, he won't talk because he doesn't know how or whatever, but he's just...
whatever.
I don't know how old this kid is. I just see him from afar. But he's just sitting there, he's like... And you see Damian, like, get down, like, I'll see you later. And he walks out the door. The kid's just like, hey.
It's a glass door.
Where the fuck are you going? Where? Get back here. Where? And then we drive off. I just imagine that kid just screams the entire day while he's gone.
While he's at work. While he's with me. Just screaming.
I need a video of that kid doing that. And then just over top of it, hello, darkness, my old friend. It'd be fucking great.
My nephew loses his shit when I leave. And, like, if he's taking a nap, well, this is when I work during the day. Obviously not as much now. But when I work during the day, he'd still be asleep when I left my house. And then I'd come home, he'd be awake, he'd see me, and immediately drop whatever he's doing and run to me.
Put your bandana on the hat rack, honey, I'm home. Where's my kid?
So, if I'm going out after I get home from work or something, you know, I'll sit with him for a couple minutes, do what I gotta do, let my dog out, whatever. I leave, and he loses his shit right away. And, I mean, I feel bad because this kid, I don't even know why this kid has a fucking attachment to me. Like the other day,
you make it sound like you hate him.
No, I love.
Yeah, why is this little snot-nosed shit attached to me?
No. I love the kid to death. It's my godbrother's son. We went to pick him up yesterday, and my brother wasn't home. So,
did he leave to get a pack of smokes?
No.
He's just gone to the ether now.
No, as I'm walking up, he's actually coming around the corner on his bike. We go inside, and the baby comes to me, and, like, I had him next to Renee, and Renee's my brother. He went to, like, hug him or something, and I went to, like, give him to him, and he grabbed onto me, and I'm like, this fucking kid loves me more than he loves his own father.
Well, I mean, that's literally
Everybody
impossible because you are his father,
I'm
so...
not. Andre and Jake are convinced that my nephew is my son.
He's not even your nephew.
Fair enough. There's no blood relation to this child.
I mean, you haven't proven that you're not the father.
I will take a DNA test.
Do it, bitch.
You gonna pay for it?
No.
So no.
All right, you're just his father for the entire... How much does your entire life being called a father weigh for a DNA test? And I mean, after the DNA test, if it comes back negative, I'll stop. But Dre's gonna keep going. He won't believe you.
I will show him I will bring Andre onto Maury. Damian J, you are not the father. Andre lies, runs to the back in tears.
Nothing but lies. You faked that test. He's just in a wig for some reason, like a blonde wig. In like a pink dress. I love this scene. So fucking stupid. I'm just sitting there like, I knew it. The entire time. Jared's just like, why the fuck am I here?
Oh man, that's great.
So does anybody have anything else that they would like to talk about?
I'm gonna tell another story about how this is stupid.
Can he just be known as the "this is stupid" guy from
Definitely.
now on?
Yeah.
I'm down with it. Go for it.
This is a story, and I'm pretty sure it was both in the same day, but he was just having a really bad day. I don't even think it was that busy that day. He was just in a bad mood.
Is this about the fish fillet thing?
Yes. The way I don't know, most McDonald's are set up like this. They have 2 tables where the sandwiches are made. But at our store, we only have 1 steamer for the Filet-O-Fish buns. So whoever's on side 2 has to come around or have the person on side 1 steam the buns for him. He comes around to get the bun, and it's a steamer, so, you know, the platin's hot as shit. He steams the bun and he goes to put it in the box. And instead of, like, picking up the buns, which is still hot, but not as hot as this fucking metal, he puts...
Metal conducts heat? I would have never known. Thank God.
Great.
He puts the box over the buns and goes to flip it, which is what a lot of people do. But always in a rush, he's doing it so quick, and he hits his arm off the steamer. His quick reaction, he yells, "This is stupid!" Crows flows. He throws.
Crow flows in automobiles. I love that movie. The fuck is wrong with you?
He throws the filet steamer across the room, starts yelling how this is stupid. The filet buns are stupid. He said something about toasting them, and he said, "No, that's stupid too. I'll just give them to him plain." He ends up throwing the filet steamer. He's talking about how stupid it is. This is stupid. This entire store is designed poorly. Later on in the day, we needed hash brown. We got the all-day breakfast. He needed a hash brown for something. I don't even know what pissed him off. Do you know?
When he threw the
Hash
rack.
brown.
He made the hash brown because when we do the all-day breakfast, they're not ordered consistently, so we make them to order. And he pulled the one up out the fryer and went to put it on the tray so he could put it into the hash brown bag. But when he put it into the tray, he dumped it from the rack it was in the fryer, and the hash brown broke. So he had to make another one.
And that takes about 3 minutes. Right? The hash browns?
Yeah.
3-4 minutes? Somewhere around there. So after it broke, and this isn't even further distant, throws a hash brown rack down the fucking aisle, talking about this is stupid. And I think I was in the backpack when
that
this happened.
That hash brown rack flew maybe 30 feet.
I still don't know how the fuck he has a job.
Because he's the
He
GM.
runs the
and
place.
no one can write him up.
Man, I kind of just want to be a GM or something. Just come into the fucking workplace, just
So
be
you
like,
can do
"This is stupid. This is stupid. Fuck this shit." This is stupid. Just take a fucking cash register and throw it through a goddamn window.
Yeah, this entire store is poorly designed. Oh, the contradiction that I was telling you guys about. He was talking about being successful. He likes to go on rants about our owner. And it's the funniest thing because we'll just make a lot of jokes about like how he's super rich basically, and apparently I keep hearing that he's actually pretty cheap, but we make jokes about him living this lavish lifestyle. I said money equals success, and he goes, no, loyalty equals success. And I'm like, loyalty doesn't mean shit. And he's like, well, you're right.
Yeah,
and
tell me
everybody in the store heard that and looked at him like, the fuck did you just say?
God, tell me about it. What the fuck did you just say? That's the dumbest shit ever. You're not like in front of the judge like, well, you see, my client couldn't be here at that time because he was here with his wife. And it's like, no, he wasn't. You're right. Fuck! Soiled again. That's the third case this month.
Why is he still a lawyer? He's obviously bad at that.
I don't know, man. Why are you a lawyer?
I'm not a lawyer.
Exactly. So shut the fuck up.
But if it's that easy to get your law degree.
I mean...
Go ahead, take the bar.
I've never done it.
You take a bar.
No.
Take Jake's bar.
No.
Come on.
No. Sorry, Jake.
I think it's time for story time.
The last 20 minutes was story time.
Yeah, but it's not our story time. You know, the first episode I talked about, I want to do this segment every podcast about us talking about a time that we were stupid in our lives. Well, I've changed it a little bit. Now it's anytime that you were stupid or somebody around you was stupid. So we're going to have a lot of fucking discussions.
My life.
Damn.
Jeez.
Way
to harsh and mellow. So I have one. I was told to talk about this by one of my other friends that isn't here right now. And no, not Dre. But I have to tell you...
Since he's not here, go fuck yourself.
Gotta be said at least once.
We need his catchphrase. It's not the same without him and his mobile hotspot. We don't have any internet right now. This place doesn't have internet. Fucking, I have to tell the story of the cat mats. So, back when I was younger, I lived in this pretty nice sized house, and in the living room we had a big couch, like could fit like 4 people, and then a love seat right next to like the wall where the door was the love seat, and the couch was on the other side. And we had problems with our cats pissing on shit and just being on things all the damn time, to the point where the furniture was just covered with cat hair. We had like 9 cats in our house. Oh man.
That's a lot of cats.
It was a lot of cats. And you know what? I hated half of them. But fucking
4.5.
How do you hate 4.5 cats?
There was that one cat that pissed me off half of the time. Shut up. We had cat mats that electrocuted the cats. It wasn't very humane. I'm not acting like it was. But we always had it on like one, which would just like, it's just like
a shock.
Like brushing against something metal and you get shocked a little bit. It was just like that on like one. These things went up to 10. So we constantly did this thing, me and my friends, where we would signal out one person. Like one of my friends and me would signal out one person that was going to get thrown onto these mats. One person would go in first and turn all the mats to high. Just straight to 10. And then they would crouch behind the love seat and wait for the rest of us to come in. Be like, no, man, yeah, just go in. I gotta grab something real fast. And then he'd like, all right. And then he'd walk in. My other friend would just push. And all you would hear is, zat, zat, you motherfucker! In the back of our minds, everybody knew that we were going to probably be the next one. But it doesn't end there, because we did even stupider shit with these mats. One of my friends paid another one. I knew like 3 Ryans. So when I say friends, it's not because I don't want to say their names. It's more because you won't know who the fuck I'm talking about, because I'll be like, hey, Ryan did this to Ryan when Ryan did that. It's fucking stupid, alright? I ran into this problem all the goddamn time. Pissed me off. I digress. Back to the story. One of my friends paid another one of my friends $5 to put his nut on it.
$5?
And he did it.
No. On 10?
Yeah.
No.
That kid was on the floor rolling around for like half a fucking hour. Another time, we were like, I wonder how bad that would hurt, like, if you electrocuted your face. So I was like, hey, you, do it. And then he was like, he got close to it, and then I just pushed his face right into it.
Oh, man.
Boy, did he not like that.
No, people don't like their face getting electrocuted.
You don't know that.
Some people are into it.
Oh, man.
It shifts eyes.
How you ever, how you know if you never tried it?
Right.
Alright, I'll go get the car battery.
No.
But yeah, those mats had so many casualties.
That's great.
That I don't even think it shocked a cat once.
Just you and your
It was just
friends.
me and my friends being fucking idiots. These are the exact same friends that I told the story about us jumping into the bush out front of my house. Same house, same group of friends, we're all idiots. And trust me, there is more. Fucking A, man. I was so stupid as a kid.
As a kid?
What are you trying to say?
You're stupid
I
now.
love you, Jake.
I mean,
We love you.
I can't tell you you're
What
wrong.
Damn.
You fucking asshole. Alright, you're next. You think of a story?
No, I didn't. I was too busy dying of yours.
Why didn't you tell about the time that you took your fucking sisters out on the roof?
Oh, yeah, that happened. So, back when I was living in Allentown, we had a 3-story little row home. And my mom got in the shower. I was
like where this is going.
I was like 5. I had a younger sister, like 3. And my cousin was over. She's about the same age, 3. And I decided...
Your cousin just bursted in the door at 3 like, what's up, fuckers?
No.
Like, we're burning this shit down.
We had a little fenced-in backyard. And we had, I think it was 2 dogs at the time. And I decided that, hey, you want to go up on the 3rd-story roof, stand at the edge, and watch the dogs in the backyard? So I opened the window. I helped both of them up onto the roof, got up myself, and went out and stood at the edge right next to the gutter and just watched the dogs in the backyard.
You should also probably say that you weren't in your right state of mind, right? Because
I was on medication. I forget what it was.
This story could have ended a lot worse.
I have ADD. I was on a bunch of different meds.
Yeah, so do I. If you haven't noticed, I mean, I'm the loudest and I just kind of go off on tangents. Whenever you hear me stop or, like, trail off into another sentence, that's because my brain was thinking of something and then just switched to something else.
That happens to me a lot. I noticed you said I digress, which I do. I do the same thing. I'll trail off into something else and then say that. My ex-girlfriend, the one you guys met, hates it.
I digress. Anyway, fuck that bitch. Continue.
No. She hates when I digress.
I met her. She seems alright. She's a little.
She's
weird.
not. She's not a terrible person.
No, it's just she does not like sexual innuendos, and I am full of them. It lasted like how long? It lasted how long before she was like, "I'm just gonna walk home."
We all have Pokemon Go, and we were going on a walk.
I'm pretty sure they know that.
Yeah, I think we talked a little bit about that.
Just a little.
Can't remember exactly, but it might have been like a half a fucking hour subject in the first podcast.
So we were all out in Bethlehem, and with all of our sleep schedule, this was like, what, 3 in the morning?
It's probably closer to 3 or 4.
That day, I don't think we got back till 6.
Something like that. We were all out in Bethlehem, and this is
6 in the morning.
This is like a 10, 15-minute drive out there.
Weed every day. What?
Right?
It's like a 15-minute drive
like
out to Bethlehem.
Out to Bethlehem. And we were all out there. He starts making sexual innuendos, and she says, nope, I'm going to walk home.
Because I do that a lot.
Remember the sexual innuendo?
I don't remember which ones. Oh, she said you guys all suck. I don't even think.
Off of it.
Yeah.
And then you said, right. I mean, each other, and then she
yeah.
started to walk away.
I was right. That's what I said. And she was like, "Oh my god, I'm leaving."
Now, here's the thing: she deals with it from me. My mind's always coming out with. I can turn almost everything into it. Jared's seen it.
Yes.
I can make anything a joke. So when I was with this girl, just everything would come out, and her mind starts working like that too. So like, there was a couple things that was said that like something clicked before even I did, and she'll like look at me, and
like,
we,
yeah. But you can't tell me to shut up. She doesn't have a pass with me. The best part, though, is that we were walking back to the car because Pokemon Go servers broke. Who'd have fucking thought? And he was like, "Hey, Dre, can you tell Damian to shut the fuck up," or something like that? Or no, she asked Jarrid to tell Dre to shut the fuck up because he was a bitch or something like that. And then I went, "What, you'd be fine with telling me to shut the fuck up?" And she just looks back and she goes, "Nah, you're cool."
No, she told me to hit Dre.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What it was. Because I hit Damian all the time.
Yeah, you hit me a lot.
When you make stupid jokes that no one wants to hear.
I wouldn't say nobody wants to hear them.
You do. You like your own voice.
Yeah, I do. Why do you think I'm the one who edits these?
Do you just you take all the sound waves and you just boost yours up over all of us, so you just hear us like, and then you just, yeah, I agree, Jacob. I mean, the worst fucking podcast ever.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Not gonna do that.
So, do you have a story?
Did I ever tell you guys the story about how I fractured my foot a couple years ago, freshman year?
I remember this, but I don't remember the whole story.
You definitely didn't say it on the podcast.
I know I didn't say it on the podcast.
Well, you've only told one story so far, so.
My older brother, he's 3 years older than I am, so he just hit 21 earlier this year.
21. Sorry.
And as I've mentioned, we're not actually related. You guys know I'm 5'2", 5'3" on a good day.
What?
How does your height change on a good day?
What?
Do you sleep in a torture rack? Oh, we got another inch today. Just fucking whistle out.
You get shorter as the day goes on.
Yeah, I know
that's
that.
a thing. But that doesn't change every day.
Depends on the shoes I'm wearing. How about that?
I can accept that even more. It's a little womanish, but I mean, I'll accept it. It depends if I'm wearing my stiletto heels or not that day.
Shut the fuck up. My Adidas are pretty foamed on the bottom. Adidas is sponsor us.
No, they're not going to sponsor us. Just like OtterBox doesn't give a fuck about our phones.
My brother, he's close to 6 foot. I don't know if he's hit 6 foot. I think he's a little over. He's a lot bigger than I am.
You know what? I'm starting to think that maybe you're just not short. Just everybody you know is tall. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, us.
Because, yeah, I mean, I'm like 6'4", 6'5", I think.
I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, and I'm a couple inches over you, so.
I just hang out with giants.
Fee, fi, fo, fum, you're a little bitch.
PFG.
Yeah, I'm still not 100% convinced that movie isn't Big Fucking Giant.
No,
Disney's gonna tell you it's friendly.
Yeah, it is friendly because it's based off of a book. I looked it up.
Yeah.
It's still Big Fucking Giant to me.
Anyway.
That'll resonate well. Anyway, continue your story.
Me and my brother, we've always been wrestling fans. We're messing around.
Don't say.
I'm only wearing a wrestling t-shirt right now.
And I'm looking at your background.
And it's wrestlers.
Just wrestlers.
Big,
sweaty, naked wrestlers.
They're not naked.
I mean... Is it hard to tell your story with all these interruptions?
Yes.
Yeah, now you know how I feel, you fuckbag.
Me and my brother are wrestling around in my living room, and we get into it. We eventually start actually hitting each other.
I mean, real deep. Like, real deep. Like, he's like, oh, foot in my ass. I'm sorry, go on. I won't say anything else.
He pushed me into the couch. When I got back up, I went to kick him with my left foot.
Super kick.
No, not super kick. Just, hit him on the side of the leg. But his first response is to lift that leg. So the top of my foot hit the ball of his ankle.
Ooh.
We both fell.
That doesn't sound good.
He fell because it was the ball of his ankle. I fell because I just cracked my foot. I got up before he did. Which I like to tell that because I was broken, he was not. But for a couple days, it kept hurting when I walked. I eventually got it checked out. And, hey, there's a hairline fracture in your foot. And instead of getting crutches, I decided to walk with a cane instead.
Or you could just not, Working through injuries is options.
I kind of want to tell you about Jarrid's ankle.
Oh, yeah. It's a story.
Bionic Soldier. Go for it.
So, I played baseball when I was a kid. I played for 12 years for like a local rec league. And so, one season, I broke my ankle. I forget what I was doing. But
how far into the season was this?
Like a couple weeks.
You had a while to go. Is what you're telling me.
I messed up my ankle, and I just played the rest of the season.
Just played the rest of the season on a broken ankle.
Was it broken? Like, just straight up?
Do you see it? Don't do that.
I mean, it looks like a foot to me.
That's how far my foot goes. That's me pointing my foot.
Oh, yeah.
That's not. He can't...
I mean,
it's still at a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, it's
this
a 90
is the
degree.
whole motion of my ankle.
It's like...
And you hear it cracking.
That was the weirdest shit I think I've ever seen. Like, I know you guys can't see it, but when he was moving his ankle, it, like, moved in little digits. Like, it was, like, fucking... Like it was a robot or something. It was like clicking into place. It was fucking weird. It was like the frame rate of your foot was bad. That shit was crazy. I've never seen that.
But apparently, it's in this position because of muscle spasms. Because I've had 2 surgeries on it. When I went in for the second one, the one they put me to sleep, the muscles relaxed and everything shifted.
Oh. What do you mean everything shifted?
You see how the bones aren't where they're supposed to be? They were.
At one point, he wasn't broken.
Do you think while they had you under and that happened, they were just like, oh shit,
probably.
Nurse, call it, we're done here. Sew it back up. He just steps away, he's like, yeah, you're done. I don't know what happened. It's like... Aliens. Alright. Yeah, you see Tom Cruise ran in here and he drop kicked your ankle.
Fixed.
That's how they have to deal with every ankle surgery that they have. They just have Tom Cruise come in and drop kick it. Thank you for your service, Mr. Cruise.
And that's why, like, almost everybody I know has a bad ankle.
Jarrid, I just had deja vu again.
God, what?
Well, I mean, I didn't see it. I just knew that we were talking about a pot. This isn't interesting for the podcast. I'll talk about it later. But, you know what? No, fuck it. I'm going to talk about it. So, I don't dream. I've lost the ability to dream, which is, it's kind of a normal thing. Like, I think like half
I don't dream.
people don't dream.
Barely ever.
Yeah. When I do dream, my dreams are just what's going to happen. And it's going to sound fucking insane. But it's just like small little bits of time where I'll be like sitting with my friends and somebody will say something and I just go, yeah, well that's why your mom likes it that way or something like that. And that'll be it. And then when it happens, I'm like,
whoa.
Alright, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Sometimes it's cool shit. Like, I think a little bit ago I was saying that there's going to be a new meme eventually.
You were telling me
for
about
Pokemon
this,
Go. And it's going to be when your friend drives too fast. Past the
Pokestops.
Yeah, past the Pokego. The Poke.
The Pokego.
Oh my god, I was thinking. I don't want to say what I was thinking of. But yeah, and then it's just a picture of like, I don't even remember what it was supposed to be, but it's one of those things that everybody knows. It's the white background with black text and then the picture of something. That's pretty much it.
When you first told me about this, you told me what the picture was going to be. I just can't remember what it was. Yeah. And I'm starting to think that maybe I just made it up. But I remembered telling you that I knew what it was. Man, I'm fucking stupid. I have all these cool things, like I could slightly see the future, but all I see is like dick jokes. I'm the worst superhero ever.
That happens to me though, like
I feel like that happens to everyone.
I think that's
deja vu is pretty
I think
common,
that's
but
what deja vu.
Like sometimes.
But I've always thought that deja vu was just you did something in the past, and then you do it again, and you're like, oh, whoa.
What deja vu is your brain trying to relate the current situation to something that happened in the past, and it fails.
Oh, okay.
The one time I was like having a conversation, I was in a situation, I don't remember exactly what was going on, but like I had that deja vu moment.
So picture this, he's on his knees.
I had this deja vu moment, and then it kept on. Like it was for like at least a minute, which is a long time for a deja vu moment. Like usually it's just one or two sentences. But
I've had some that last like 5.
That's what I'm saying.
Like it's an entire conversation.
It was pretty weird where like I remembered it, I noticed it, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then like a couple seconds later, it was continuing, and I'm like, oh fucking shit. Like
there have been a couple times where I've been passed out and then I come out of my room and I still live with my mom. I think we all do.
Yeah.
Because we're a bunch of losers. Mainly because Jarrid can't get off his lazy ass and look for fucking apartments.
There's a place in Caddy. It's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath.
Shut up. Stop giving areas.
I just said Caddy.
Oh, well.
We've already said Allentown and Whitehall.
Yeah, they should know that we're around here.
And Pennsylvania.
Whatever. Yeah. We're filming this, filming this like it's a porno shoot. We're recording this in
It's the second time he said filming and then immediately thought of a porno. He did that earlier today.
Do you film for anything else?
Yes, any movie, TV show,
ever,
YouTube series, anything that's recorded is filmed, basically.
Well, yeah, but those don't count.
Porno is all that matters.
It's all the internet cares about anyway. Shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, there's been a couple of times where I've been asleep like all day, and I've freaked my mom out because I've came out of my room before, and then she's like, "Hey, have you seen my glasses?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, they're like upstairs." Like, I'll give the exact area of it, and she'll go look, and she'll be like, "How the fuck did you know that?" It's because I remember talking to you about it. It's weird.
Yeah.
But it's only stupid shit like that. Once again, like, "Hey, where are my glasses?" Fucking dumb.
The most non-useful superhero ever.
Yeah, I mean,
I had one, like, it was like one or two moments that were like the one you said that lasted a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And I would, not like tell people what they were going to say, but I'd like mouth along to the conversation while it was happening. I was just looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm reading your mind.
Take off your top.
Come on, just a little closer. Just one button. Just one button. Oh, that brings me back to Netflix. I was also watching Cowardly Dog. Fucking amazing. Still.
Awesome show.
I love cartoons. They're so good. I'm never gonna outgrow that. Like, I'm gonna be that dad that watches like the new shows with my kid, and then I'm like, "Can we watch what I want to watch now?" And then I just put on like what I grew up to, and they're either gonna love it or they're gonna hate it.
There will be no in between.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like your dad, who just falls asleep to like episodes of SpongeBob.
Jarrid, I've known you for almost 2 years now. I still haven't met your father.
You see my mom though.
I've met your mom.
Yes. Did I say something wrong?
So Jarrid, did you get your dad that sombrero?
No.
Me and Dre have this ongoing joke that Jarrid needs to get his dad a sombrero. It's kind of racist. I'm not gonna lie. It's just because Jared's half and half.
Half Puerto Rican, half white.
Yes.
And his dad he does all the stereotypical things that I think like a Puerto Rican dad would do. Like, he works all day and then he comes home and he just wants to sit down, but all that happens is his wife tells him to do shit the entire day. And then he cooks dinner and then he lays down on the couch and falls asleep.
That is my dad's life.
Puerto Rican grandparents, I can tell you that's what's happening.
And the racist thing came out of a misunderstanding thing that I did, which it was like, you just get your, he was talking about getting his dad something for Christmas. It was like, why don't you just get your dad a sombrero? He'd really like that. And he looks me right in the face and goes, "My dad's not Mexican."
Exactly. That was more racist than you intended it to be.
Yeah, I was like, oops. I just kept going with it.
Puerto Ricans and Mexicans are not the same thing.
No, they're not. But I honestly, at that point, didn't know what he was. Like, I didn't know if you were Puerto Rican or Mexican or whatever. I just knew you were of that descent. This is making me sound like a huge racist.
He's not, I promise.
Yeah. I'm not a huge racist.
He hangs out with Andre.
Yeah. I think Dre is way more racist than I am.
Whenever you talk to him about it, he'll tell you he's not racist, he hates everyone equally.
I also go by this method. Or were you talking about me?
Yeah,
Dre.
Don't be a fucking moron.
Yeah.
So, we're recording this earlier. We wanted to do 2 episodes because Damian is going to Puerto Rico on a vacation. So we want to have at least one backed up so that way we can keep releasing. Which really, it doesn't matter because I don't. At the time that we're recording this, the first one hasn't even gone up yet.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have that many friends. But it's.
I know.
We're not gonna have that many friends.
We don't have that many friends now. I mean,
Oh no! It's all gone to shit. Close the podcast. End it. We're not gonna have that many viewers, so it won't matter. Is what I meant to say. We miss our black man.
yeah, we don't have our token black guy. They might think we're racist now.
I mean, they wouldn't be wrong. Everybody's a little racist, all right? I don't care who you are. You're a little racist.
Everybody's a little racist. I hate black people.